A1 English listening practice video. Listening time postcard. Thanksgiving part 4. And then you can also put things like brown sugar or marshmallow or things like that can make it even sweeter. If you don't know what a marshmallow is, this is that white soft food that you usually roast over a fire when you're camping. This is a marshmallow. So some people add marshmallow to this sweet potato casserole, and it's really delicious. I've never had a bad sweet potato casserole. It's kind of hard to go wrong with this dish. So, and one other one that I like is green beans casserole. So this is another casserole that you bake in the oven and it's with green beans and other things. Usually this is associated with holiday, with Thanksgiving and Christmas. So that's another one. And then there are other dishes that we can have at other times during the year, but they are also very related to their two holidays. So for example, mashed potato and gravy, you have it at any time throughout the year. However, it's hard for me to imagine a Thanksgiving meal without mashed potato and without gravy. So that's one that's not just particular to Thanksgiving. However, I can't imagine Thanksgiving without it. And there are other things like dinner rolls. And a roll in this context refers to a piece of bread. It's usually really fluffy on the inside. It's soft and delicious. You are butter to eat. It's very good. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. By the way, when we say that your mouth is watering, we are saying that you are salivating. Your mouth is producing saliva because you are eating something. We say your mouth is watering, and one of the most popular Summer because weight is something we say summer is weight, and one of the most popular dishes that we eat during Thanksgiving is pie. Things like pumpkin pie, pecan pie, apple pie. We have a ton of different pies. That's one of my favorite dishes that we eat during Thanksgiving, and there are many other dishes that are. And now I want to talk a little bit about what I'm thankful for this year, because on Thanksgiving it's good to express gratitude. It's good to say what you're thankful for and to reflect on these blessings that you have in your life. So there are many things that I thank God for this year that I usually appreciate. One of the things that comes to mind is the end of my wife's imaging process. So, at the very end of last year, we finished the immersion process for my wife, and this year is the year that we have established ourselves in the US, me being a citizen and she being a resident. So we have been waiting for that process to end for so long. We constantly thought about the imaging process, and it was often stressful to have to write and go through the next step in the process, and then wait, and then have to travel for an interview and do all of the different things. And we had that feeling of not being sure where we were going to live in the future, and that's being in this process. And so when they finally finished the process and we moved up here, this was a hard relief for us. We were relieved. refer to that feeling that you get when you were feeling bad and then now that's gone away. You feel relaxed. So this year is our first year living in the US legally, and we can start to establish ourselves here. And I am extremely thankful that we got through that process and that we are now living here. This year has been a really great year, being able to be up in the US, have my wife here, have my son here. And that leads me to my next thing that I am really thankful for this year is that I've been able to spend a lot of time with my parents and with my sister and her family. So they all live in the US, and so when I lived in Mexico all those years, it was hard for me to see them on a regular basis. And so now this year has been the first time when all of us can get together and watch our kids grow up together and do all of that. It's a big blessing for me. I was really looking forward to being able to do this at some point. And now this year we can do it. So I'm very happy about that.